Hey everyone, this is One Spittin' with another Warhammer Fantasy Battle Report, my Bretonnians versus a Dark Elf army. This game actually took place before our Mega Battle, the day before our Mega Battle, but I had promised myself that Mega Battle would be our 100th Battle Report, so this is Battle Report 101, despite the fact that it happened before. We actually rolled the Watchtower scenario, but my opponent offered that instead of doing a Watchtower, we just kind of do a banner in the middle of the field, and all the other rules stay the same. Whoever's within 6 inches of the banner at the end of the game wins it, and all the other rules are the same. So I thought that was very generous and probably a better spin on Watchtower. So here on the far right, he's got some harpies behind the house. His crossbowmen started out behind the house, but I took this picture technically after he moved that one unit, so whatever, they're in the house now. There's a Hydra back there, there's a big block of warriors, bunch of witch elves, bunch of executioners, cauldron of blood behind him. Some more warriors there on the left, which they're kind of like old witch elf models, but they're warriors. There's a spellcaster, and then harpies, and then a unit of cold ones with his lord level character. So facing him on the right, I really felt that he outdeployed me. He put his harpies down first, and so he kind of got a unit ahead of me, and so I felt he did a really good job of matching up his units against mine. But anyway, on the right, I've got my Peg Knights and my Grail Knights. Here I got some bowmen with a trebuchet, a bunch of men-at-arms. There's a level 2 caster with Lore of Beasts, another trebuchet, Knights of the Realm with Battle Standard Bearer, designed to stay alive with a level 4 caster, Lore of Life, Knights Errant, Questing Knights. They've got the War Banner, I believe. I'm not sure. The game happened a few days ago. And there we go, and he moves up. Harpies going around the side. It's pretty obvious they're out to try to take out my trebuchets. Just close-ups of what's going on. And there we have it. So, Brett turn 1. On the top right, my Peg Knights, I decided there was nothing really good to charge. So I like the idea of flying around the house, getting behind his lines, and you know, having them do a flank attack on somebody to contribute to some other battle going on. Otherwise, you can see what's going on there. This is the right flank. There's the middle. Now here's the far left. My Questing Knights could easily see those harpies, and they could move past that Elven Waystone and do a wheel to get to them. So it was kind of weird how it worked out. They really did kind of clip each other despite our best efforts. And then the Knights Errant, I did not want to charge that unit, but they failed their test and charged anyway. So, and I forgot how I lost 2 guys, probably during his magic phase or something like that. Yeah, I really didn't like that. I did like the Questing Knights. I think I'll easily beat the Harpies, and then I have a real good chance of just simply running off the board. And if I don't run off the board, if nothing else, I should be far enough in front of the Cold One Knights that if they charge me, I could just flee and hopefully get away from them. So during the shooting phase, drop a rock on top of these guys and took them down a peg, which I thought was nice. I forget, I killed one of these guys. I honestly don't remember how I did it. I must have thrown a rock over there. And at the end of battle, the Knights Errant one didn't surprise me. I knew I'd kill some of those warriors, and they would be steadfast and we would hold. But those harpies, even with the charge, the banner, the 2 ranks, the difference in wounds, I think I did a wound or 2, he held. Oh, ouch. That's really, really, really going to hurt. Not looking forward to that. So, Dark Elf turn 2. On this side of the board, he moves up as you can see. On this side of the board, he does the obvious charges. Yeah. Yeah, that's bad. Crossbows in the house shoot at my Grail Knights. At this point, I'm wondering why my Grail Knights are here. I think I put him across from his crossbows because they have the banner of you can't stand and shoot. But that's, who really cares? And instead of being elsewhere helping out in the fight, they're off here all by themselves getting picked off, which is just silly. At the end of combat, you can look at the beating that my Knights units took. I mean, wow. Very few of them left. The Questing Knights at least are over 25%, so I can rally them on an 8. The Knights Errant though are exactly 25%, and so they're at double ones if I want to rally them. So that wasn't unexpected, but not good either. So my next turn, I charge Men-at-Arms into the Witch Elves on the hill. I really don't think I'll beat them there. I'm hoping I can just last long enough to that my Knight of the Realm unit can come into the flank of that unit and hopefully take care of them. The Questy Knights rally. The Knights Errant did not. And then during my magic phase, the idea occurred to me. I had a decent magic phase, and the idea occurred to me to regrow the Knight Errant unit, because all I have to do is regrow one Knight and they'll be over 25%, and I can rally them on an 8 rather than at a Snake Eyes. And then I rolled the spell and I got 3 1s again. And it happened just a couple games ago. I swear I about threw the dice across the room. Because not only did it not regrow them, but it ended all the casting for this Lore of Life caster. So got the charge of these guys. These guys are vicious. They've got the always strike first banner. And they're executioners. I mean, just nothing pleasant to go into. These guys, yeah, they're pretty tough. I had the brilliant idea of charging my Grail Knights at that house just to see how they would do in hand-to-hand after they dismount. And I think I forgot to take a picture of it, but they basically they lose half their unit. 2 guys get bounced out, and I realized that was just a stupid idea. During the shooting phase, I aim a rock at the Hydra, and it veers off and hits those warriors and takes them down by quite a few. After combat, I lose some guys in the Knights of the Realm unit, but I break his unit and run them down, and so I capture Battle Standard Bearer, a banner, and I get a charge, and puts me out of the charge arc of his Cold One unit. So really about as good as I could have hoped for there. These guys lost about 10 guys. They're not going to hold long against that Witch Elf unit. But the problem is that I wasn't expecting is, well, I guess I was expecting it, but his warrior unit is able to see them and is likely to get a charge. And so even though I kind of whittled them down a bit, that's not going to be pleasant when they get in the flank there.